Born and raised in Afghanistan, Amir was only 12 years old when he started his writing career. Since then, he has fought through many hardships such as war and deaths of family members, all of them recorded in a journal gifted by his father figure, Rahim Khan. Amir has allowed us to publish these entries in hopes to allow his readers to further understand issues that we may not be aware of, as suggested by Wahid. Although he wasn't able to write a story about Afghanistan, Amir believed that offering readers a first hand experience was the least he could do for everyone he met and still struggling through the tribulations in his home country.
I made a terrible mistake, but it isn't my fault. Not really. I didn't tell Hassan to go out to get the kite. He went off all by himself. So, can you really blame me? I want to tell myself that what happened in the alleyway, what I saw, didn't actually happen. But I guess that wouldn't make much of a difference, would it? SF raped Hassan and I didn't do anything to stop it. I haven't slept in months, and even if I do, I end up reliving the whole thing all over again, waking up in a cold sweat. I'm gonna lose my mind if this continues. The only way for me to get any sleep is to get rid of the problem, and that problem is Hassan. So I sent him away. My loyal Hazara, my Hassan. The closest thing to a best friend is gone. But is it bad that I think this is all worth it though? That Hassan getting raped was a necessary sacrifice because, after all, he is a Hazara. It was bound to happen one way or another. At least with this, someone was able to gain something from it. That someone being me, and that something being Baba's love and approval. The way Baba looks at me now is a lot different from how he used to. I've never seen that look before. He stares right into my eyes, and I can no longer see that glint of doubt and pity, but a shimmer of admiration. He treats me like a father should treat his son. I mean, it's not like he didn't before, but it's somehow different. I'm not this embarrassing excuse for a son. I'm a son to be proud of. And that's all I ever wanted. This is what I dreamed of achieving. But why do I still feel so empty? Like, I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. Nothing feels in place. Something is missing. I'm not satisfied yet. God, I'm all kinds of messed up, aren't I? What is wrong with me? Maybe I'm just trying to be what I'm not. Maybe I'm just wearing a mask of strength that's soon to shatter once it gets old. No, it can't be. It's probably because everything's happening all at once. I just need time to process it. I need to savor this for all it's worth before it's too late. I'm not an idiot. In reality, a part of me kind of knows that this isn't gonna last long, or at least not forever. For now, I'll just have to savor the moment for all it's worth before it's too late. It's been a while since I've written in this thing. How many years has it been? Reading back, I cannot believe how ignorant I chose to be with myself. I met Asaf today, and let's just say there wasn't exactly a warm greeting waiting for me. Long story short, I'm writing all this from a hospital, but it's not a long time coming. It's crazy to think that someone so fucked up in the head can rise to this amount of authority and this amount of power. However, at the same time, it's not that absurd at all. He finds joy in the torment of others, and the selfish and sadistic fetish he has for seeing the people he grew up with suffer makes me sick to my bones. He completely abuses his power. Asaf has helped turn what was once a beautiful country into his own personal playground and everyone else's hell. Seeing all this, I'm glad that Baba is dead. I wouldn't have the heart to tell him that what was once his safe haven and home has become a complete, utter nightmare. Before, my image of perfection for him involved a very selfless man, but that's all in the shithole, right? But selfless or not, Baba had power, and he never used his wealth or connections with the intent to harm. He used it to better Afghanistan, and for that part, I have and will continue to admire that about Baba. But in some absurd way, Asaf and Baba are the same, yet polar opposites at the same time, with one using their power and position with the intent to destroy and the other to save. Did I do it? No, that isn't the right question to ask, because I'll never truly know how Hassan would feel in the end, and to be honest, no matter how hard I try, I don't even know if I can forgive myself, but I think this is a good start. There's so many unanswered questions I want to ask now that I can finally live freely, but all those would utterly fall on dead ears. Literally. I want to know what Baba would think of all this. I no longer blame myself for my mother's death, and I don't think Baba blamed me for it too. I don't think he ever blamed me for it from the beginning. It was all some deranged, sad way for me to reason why Baba would be so disapproving of me. But now, I know the real reason. It's like 10 pounds have been lifted off of me, but another 15 there to replace it. Everyone has regrets. Like how I regret how I treated Hassan, my Hazara, and my brother. I regret never standing up for him when he got harassed on the streets. I regret letting him play by himself and using him only when I wanted to. I regret letting Hassan get raped face down on the muddy floor, and I regret not coming back and meeting my nephew sooner. And even with all these regrets, ultimately, I'm choosing to do whatever I can do to finally redeem myself, to find redemption, a path that isn't so easy to take, and a path that Baba chose not to take in the moment he abandoned Hassan as his son and Ali as a friend. Alright, we're done.